Hey kids, so we have some really exciting news for you.
You're going to be going back to school soon!
Yay!
You have all done so well, and COVID-19 has brought about so many changes.
Your brain has had to adapt to all the emotions of school at home, parents being stressed, masks, and not seeing your friends and family.
It's been hard for me.
It's been hard for all of us.
I agree. Change is hard, but the more we have to change, the more resilient we can become. It's like we are giving our brain a workout, and by not giving up when it gets really tough, we can learn to bounce back quickly and solve our problems instead of running away from them.
The first day back at school is going to look very different. We are going to have to learn new ways of doing things and new ways of keeping each other safe. The way that kindness looks is changing.
You're going to have to wear a mask or a shield a lot during the day.
Can I take it off to talk?
Can I take it off when no one's watching?
Definitely not. As long as you are close to people, your mask must be worn. You must put it on with clean hands. It must cover your mouth and your nose. And once it's on, you shouldn't touch it too much. Then, the most important part, bring it home so that I can wash it and get it ready for the next day.
And when you're in your classrooms, you won't be able to run up to your mates and give them high fives or go up to your teacher's desks. When you have a question to ask, you're going to have to stay in your chair and raise your hand and ask it right where you are sitting. You won't be allowed to touch anything unless you are asked, and the sad part is you won't be allowed to share any of your belongings with your classmates.
Can I eat my friend's lunch?
Can I share my friend's stationery?
No sharing. But that doesn't mean you can't share kindness and love. Just because we are physically apart doesn't mean that our hearts are apart. We can't give hugs, but you can tell your friends how much they mean to you.
Break time is also going to look very different. You won't be able to run around on the playground and burn off all your energy or use any of the equipment, and there needs to be a physical distance of 2 meters between you and your friends at all times.
That's gonna be so boring.
Well, you are going to have to learn new ways of having fun.
I think I can do that.
For sure. And another thing you're going to have to do lots of is washing and sanitizing your hands. So say it with me.
Wash and sanitize your hands.
Before you eat, after you eat, when you leave for the bathroom, when you get back, after you have touched the door.
So basically all the time.
Certainly more than you are used to. So for me, the most important thing is that you're going to have to listen to your teacher. Remember when you boys were younger and you would go to touch something dangerous? What would mom say?
Don't touch that.
Yes. Well, you are going to be hearing that from your teachers many times because your brains have to relearn what you can and can't do.
You're not always going to realize in that moment that you're doing something wrong, but your teachers will show you how to keep safe. And the cool thing is, we can start practicing right now at home. That means listening the very first time your parents ask you something, washing your hands more and more often, and putting on a mask when we do our schoolwork.
It's almost like Simon Says.
I love that game.
Me too.
Simon says, put on your mask. Simon says, wash your hands. Simon says, don't touch your friends. Simon says, listen to your teachers. I mean, you guys are great at that game.
I know, right?
I think you've got this. So, Jade.
It's gonna take me some practice, but I know I can do it.
Good.
Yes, me too. And I want to stay healthy, and I want to keep my friends and teachers safe too.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then before you know it, your resilience will grow. And what seemed impossible to do at the beginning will now be something you can easily do. Our brains are forever growing and adapting. And you have handled lots of change in your life already. So I know you can definitely get through this.
Keep your eyes on the bigger picture. The truth is, this won't last forever. A day will come when we can relax and life will be easier.
Soccer!
Playing games.
Yes.
You are all so brave and courageous, and we want to say well done and keep going.